Hello. Here we are, again. Tory leadership race. I'm just going to go straight for the bookies odds. We've got 6 listed, 3 don't really apply. 4 if you count Boris Johnson. Sunak 8 to 13. Johnson 7 to 4. Mordaunt 12 to 1. The other 3 are Keir Starmer 80 to 1. Badenoch at 200 to 1. Braverman at 300 to 1. I believe this morning that Richie Sunak's team has declared that they have over the 100 endorsements, even though Boris Johnson is still flying back from the Caribbean, I think it is he? I don't know. Not really that interested where he's been or where he's going. I just don't want him back in number 10, thank you. Dominican Republic. Yeah, so here we are again. Another leadership race or mini race, or God knows how many rules the 1922 committee have broken and bent to accommodate this absolute shit show. One clusterfuck. There was also a bit about Andrew Neil had written something in the Daily Mail regarding Richie Sunak as the person that the Tory party should choose because he can reassure and stabilise the markets. That may well be true, but right now, once the markets are stabilised just by him being present in number 10 or number 11, whoever the chancellor is not going to get this country out of the mess it's in and the crisis we currently are facing with inflation, cost of living, the energy crisis. Sure, the bond market will recover. Maybe even the new PM can start to entice people back to invest in this country, because at the moment nobody wants anything to do with us. We're the laughing stock, really. The American political bloggers are just in tears of laughter with what's going on in this country. I think it's a bit of an embarrassment, really, isn't it? You know, we're supposed to have the democracy of all democracies, and we get rid of one leader to put in another leader, to get rid of that leader to put the old leader back in. Yeah. I'm having trouble processing this, because yesterday I spent most of the day just going through the media and the tabloids just to try and find some kind of angle. I think it was a bit too early for me to do that. I think tomorrow is going to be the day when we can start doing that, because the Sunday press are more likely to write hit pieces. I have a feeling that Rishi Sunak is going to get it in the neck from the usual suspects. Certainly from the Daily Mail and probably Express. It's quite clear they want Johnson back. I really didn't know that Penny Mordaunt was voted the sexiest MP. Well, I'm sure that's going to count for something on her CV when she's applying for the job. Fiscal stability and get people out of the crisis they're currently in. There isn't a lot of money going around, and what money there is doesn't seem to be going to the people who really need it to survive. I'm not going to make any predictions. It's hard to. It'd be very easy to just throw your hands up in the air and say, well, it's Richie Sunak, isn't it? Well, yes, at the moment it does look very much like that, but, you know, 6 weeks ago, would you have said that Liz Truss would be out on her arse 4 weeks, or 44 days I should say, into a premiership? Well, probably not. No one could have seen that coming initially, although after the mini budget and once they'd got rid of Kwarteng, it was only a matter of time before they went for Truss. Also, her appointing Jeremy Hunt to Chancellor, who's a Rishi Sunak backer and party faithful, and Grant Shapps going in as Home Secretary, he's another Rishi Sunak. So I mean, if you like it, they've already put people into the cabinet who are faithful to Rishi Sunak, so it's likely that he will do it. The thing is though that the Tory party as a whole is in the wilderness right now. They don't know it because the figures don't reflect it, but if they were to call a general election tomorrow, I think it's 70 sitting MPs who would retain their seat, possibly. The rest would be out on their arse. Such is the ill feeling towards anything connected with the Tory party right now. I mean, it is, next general election is going to be a Labour victory. We're looking at a Labour government with hopefully some change, some positive change that is going to help the electorate and not furnish the pockets of the obscenely rich, which is what the Tories are doing right now. They're doing nothing to help us, absolutely nothing, which is why it's comical that we've got another leadership election for a party that generally, on the whole, I think the majority of the electorate don't actually want in power anymore. They've had enough. Boris Johnson. Oh God, can you actually believe the state of this? Can you? I can't. I really can't. It's like I was walking down to the off licence the other day and somehow slipped into a David Lynch film. Because the parameters of reality have just been blown away. There's just no normality in this world anymore. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Probably more tomorrow once I've had a chance to read and inwardly digest what the Sunday papers are reporting. It should be rather fun, shouldn't it? Have a good Saturday. Enjoy your weekend, by the way, and thank you for stopping by and watching the video. If you do want to comment, please do. I always like to reply to as many comments as I possibly can and get a feeling of what your opinions are and how you see all this shit shows turning out. So please do. Please pop a comment. If you feel inclined to do so, pop it in the comments below. So thank you again for watching. I really do appreciate it. Have a good weekend.